Tonight, Chattanooga and Atlanta protesters stood together in solidarity, but it came with some bumps in the road. Good evening. I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Josh Rowe. The Atlanta group, the People's Uprising, joined Chattanooga protesters for the Rally for the Good Trouble Ride demonstration. Isaiah Kim Martinez has been at the protest tonight since it started. He tells us why it's being held in a different location tonight. Isaiah.
Josh, Kim, the protest was supposed to be in downtown Chattanooga like past ones, but the city told them that they didn't, or that they weren't given a permit for that given the pandemic. In fact, none of the protests technically had been given permits for protests or any organizers creating those events in recent weeks. We asked people here about it. They say they were frustrated, but they used it as motivation as they brought in protesters and groups from out of state.
24-year-old Julius Thomas has been to quite a few protests for the BLM movement.
We refuse to be peacekeepers because we are called to be peacemakers.
He says there was something special about this one Friday night in Chattanooga. He tells us it represented growth.
We wanted to really revive that spirit of uniting the South together, because the South influenced America, and once we can get the South really on board to really move in a more powerful direction, the rest of the country follows us.
Thomas is from Atlanta, representing an activist group called People's Uprising. They came down to Chattanooga to combine their efforts with those here, even with the risk of COVID-19.
People are risking their health and their lives by being out here to protest and to stand up for what's right.
One of my friends said it's time to put our bodies out there.
But there were speed bumps. Organizers originally planned this to be at Miller Park downtown, the location of past protests. But they say they were denied by the city, so they opted to move here nearby the community haven instead. We talked to Mayor Andy Burke about this.
We've been consistent in saying that we do not want those large events on our property.
Many people here didn't buy the city's reasoning. The protests went on, though, a multi-state joint effort, in their words, to continue to demand justice for Black lives lost to police.
So we're going to make a mission to come here to be with the people of Chattanooga and say enough is enough.
And groups represented here from Chattanooga included I Can't Breathe Chattanooga, the Unity Group, as well as Concerned Citizens for Justice, as well as others. As far as the Atlanta group, they say they traveled to Louisville first, to honor the life of Breonna Taylor, and then got on a bus or buses and traveled down to Chattanooga starting as early this morning, as early as 2 a.m. to come here in this city to honor the life and demand justice for Reginald Arrington. You can read more on him on our website, NewsChannel9.com. For now, reporting live here tonight in Chattanooga, I'm Isaiah Kim Martinez, News Channel 9.
Isaiah, thank you. A spokesperson with the city of Chattanooga says even though they are not granting permits for large events on city grounds, they cannot keep people from exercising their First Amendment rights.